Welcome Posies. Today I'm going to be making some different dishes today because we are going to be having a little bit of a dinner party with some local family friends. So I decided that I'm going to be a little bit ambitious and I'm going to make some different dishes. So I'm going to make 3 things today. I'm going to start with one. I'm going to be making a beverage. It is orangeade. From where I'm from in North Carolina, there's a restaurant called Highway 55 that makes some orangeade. And it's really good. It's really sweet and not good for you, but I'm going to make it today because I haven't had orangeade in a long time. Highway 55 closed. I think there was a fire there or something like that, so I haven't had orangeade in a long time. So I found a recipe. I'm going to try to make that. I'm going to be making a cake. So this is going to be our dessert today. That's what I'm going to be making. I am a sucker for cream cheese cake. Anything, like my favorite cake is red velvet cake with cream cheese frosting, but today I'm going to be making vanilla cake with cream cheese frosting. Make it from scratch. I've got my mixer out and we're going to be making the frosting too. And so that's what our cake is going to be. And then I'm going to just whip together real quick a oil dipping sauce for the bread. Because, you know, I made 2 loaves of bread in my last video. We put 1 loaf of bread in the freezer because we couldn't eat all of that in such a short amount of time. But that's what, we're going to take that bread out. It's thawing. We're going to warm it up before the dinner and I'm going to make that little, it's like garlic, seasoning, olive oil mix. And so we're going to set the table and we're going to do that. I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and start on our orangeade. It is 1:45 right now. They're going to be here at 6. I'm getting an early start because I'm kind of slow. I'm filming. So I'm going to start on the orangeade and we're going to start on our syrup. So let's do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a syrup. So I'm going to get 2 cups of water and then I need 1.5 cups of white sugar, and that's going to make our syrup. Got my 2 cups of water and I've got my other cup. My goal today is to make the stuff edible and good and also to clean up the kitchen as I go along. I unloaded the dishwasher before I started, so I'm going to try to clean up as I go so that it's not a disaster when everybody leaves, because we are going to be going out of town tomorrow, so I do not want to leave the house in this. 1.5 cups of sugar. Like I said, not the most healthy, but we're going to enjoy this. And we are going to have a main dish. Our friend, she is going to bring some baked ziti. So that is going to be our main dish. And put the sugar in the water. Okay. We're going to bring this to a boil for 3 minutes. While that is coming to a boil, it says to combine. I need 6 cups of water, I need orange juice and some lemon juice in a pitcher. So I'm going to get my 6 cups of water in here. Okay. It's our water, and my sugar is not boiling yet, but here is our water. I need a little bit of orange juice, and a little bit of lemon juice. I did not squeeze oranges. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be a little bit on the simple side with this. So I need 1.5 cups of orange juice. Better freshly squeezed, but it's not what we're doing today. 1. It said put in your pitcher, but my pitcher is a little small, so put it in here until I'm done. And then I need 1/3 cup of the lemon juice. Lemon juice. Put these back in the fridge, and then I think my syrup is almost done. Syrup is done. I boiled this for 3 minutes, and then we're gonna put our simple syrup in here. Definitely interested to see how this tastes because it was so simple. So I'm gonna get a little like bowl so I can taste it, and I am gonna cut up an orange to put in my pitcher. Oh, it's really good. With some ice. I like the crunchy ice. With some ice. This is just like Highway 55, so that's good. I have 2 pitchers, so I'm gonna see which one. I'm gonna see about what I'll do, and we'll refrigerate this, and then people can serve it over ice, and I'll cut up this orange. So I washed this orange, and I'm gonna cut this up real quick, and then we'll get on to making our cake. So this cake should be pretty simple. I would like to try my hand at making a red velvet cake at some point. We're gonna stick with this for now, and I can leave the recipe down below if you want to try this yourself. So I've got some orange slices. They're not the best, but I'm gonna put these in the fridge while that is in the fridge too. So I'm gonna start on the cake. The first thing I need to do is preheat the oven to 340. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have already lined 3, I have 9-inch cake pans, so I'll just have to, I guess, monitor it in terms of the cooking. And then I will spray these with some oil, and I'm gonna put these on some little pans. I have 2 on the cookie sheet over there, and then this one I have the silicone one, so we'll have to see how that goes. And we are gonna whip out our handy dandy KitchenAid. We got this a little bit a while ago, but we have a hand mixer, and we haven't made big enough projects to feel like the need to get out this. So we have the KitchenAid, and we're gonna use it today. First thing it says is to combine milk, oil, and our 2 extracts in a dish, and then set it aside. So I have some whole milk here, my vegetable oil, and today, because this is a vanilla cake, we got vanilla extract and almond extract. We're just going to do a little bit of the almond extract though, so I'm going to get another little bowl that we can set this aside in. So our milk, our oil, this is a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and then 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract. We had to go grab this because we didn't have any. Smells good. Okay. It said the almond extract is optional, but it just kind of adds a little bit extra flavor. And then we'll set this aside because I think we're gonna do our dry ingredients next. So I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna put these in the dishwasher. We're gonna keep our vanilla extract out because we're gonna be using that in our frosting. And I think I'm gonna put this almond extract aside. Pull this forward. It's heavy. Sift flour, sugar, baking powder, and our baking soda, our dry ingredients in a mixing bowl. Mix it together, and then add our butter, and then beat it. We do have a friend. Her name is Myra. You might have heard of her. I talked about her. She does her card making classes, and she is a big inspiration for wanting to do stuff like this. She's not going to be coming today because she does a lot of parties and stuff, and she makes a lot of really good food. Her and her husband are like chefs. They make a lot of amazing stuff. So this is our sugar. It's a pretty good amount, so our baking powder. And this is baking soda and a little bit of salt. That looks good and combined to me. Add our softened butter. Then we're going to beat on medium speed until it is sandy. See if it's sandy yet. It should clump together, and I think that is great. And then it says to add sour cream. I'm excited about this little portion because I think it's cool. And then a half cup of this. Then we're gonna beat this on medium speed for 1.5 to 2 minutes. Scrape the side of our bowl. And we're going to mix it again and then add the rest of our mixture. Looking pretty. It's starting to look like batter. And I'll scrape some of that from the top of the paddle. Add 1 egg. Get off. Okay, we're gonna mix this. One more. Okay, this looks really good. So I'm excited. It looks like it has a good texture. I'll put these, wash these off real quick, and then we're gonna put these in our cake pans. I know you're not really supposed to do this because there's eggs in this, raw eggs, but this is for quality control, you know? Gonna see if this tastes like what cake batter is supposed to taste like. Yeah. If I wasn't on YouTube, I might scrape this a little once we got it poured in, but I'm not gonna do that. So to spray our pans with some oil. This is a 3-layer cake, and on the recipe on the website it looks gorgeous, and they did sprinkles and stuff. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna hope it's pretty, but I'm not gonna do anything too elaborate. That works. I'm gonna set a timer on my phone. I'm gonna start at 28 minutes just to be safe. That should be good. I'm going to wash my paddle because I'm gonna make my frosting now. So yeah, let's do that. This is a cream cheese frosting. So we've got just the basic stuff, powdered sugar, cream cheese, butter. So here's my powdered sugar. We're gonna add this to our bowl. And I do plan to bake. There's a chocolate recipe I want to try, chocolate cake recipe I want to try. So that might be next if we have another thing we're doing. Butter into here. Then we're gonna do this. Start it slow and then we'll increase this. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And our little bit of salt. Mix this. So we need 16 ounces of this. So I have 2 8-ounce packs here. I'm excited. Also, for my birthdays for the last couple of years, I have got cream cheese cakes. Well, like with cream cheese frosting. That has been my cake frosting of choice for the most part. Maybe this year I'll try to, well, next year, I'll try my hand at making my own birthday cake. Throw this away. And then we're going to beat this on medium to high until it's all mixed. This looks really good. I'm excited. I'm gonna get a spoon so we can taste this. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is perfect because it's perfect cream cheese frosting because I don't love it. Like, have you ever bought cream cheese frosting from a big box store pre-made? It is not the same. That is so good. I would eat this by itself. I'm going to scrape this with a clean spoon, and we're going to probably wrap this, put some foil on it or something until we're ready to frost it. So I'm done. Well, I'm gonna make my little oil, but that will be ready because it's 3 o'clock. They're supposed to be here at 6. So we're gonna do that later. But I'm so excited for this. So after I frosted the cake, I got the cakes out of the oven. 28 minutes was the perfect time. I did the toothpick test. I did them in multiple of them. My mom came in and was like double checking after me. But 28 minutes was really good. They cooked perfectly. So I just took them out of the oven and put them on the stovetop to let them cool while I did some other things. So the cakes looked really good. And then while those cooled, I set the table. So I did something really simple just because this was a casual dinner party. We did not let any guests know that this was going to be any more fancy than it needed to be. So I just did some cream chargers with some just white pretty plates and just some silverware. And I just did a spoon and a fork. I didn't do a whole set or anything like that because, like I said, simple dinner. We weren't having a whole bunch of courses or anything like that. It went good with our decor. Our dining room is a little bit white with some blues. It's kind of funny, this dining room, I had a big hand in designing it. I picked the paint colors, the dark blue and the white and the light blue on the I don't know what you call it, the half paint, and so it looked really good. So this dining room is really pretty. I love it. And I think the white worked really well. The table came out really pretty, especially with the white cake. None of that was planned. I just picked something I wanted to eat, and I used some of the stuff we have. As we do more little parties and have more guests over for things, I'd like to collect some stuff, like especially some cloth napkins. Those are some little quick flower arrangements from some hydrangeas that we got from outside. So those are our own hydrangeas, just in some little cups. Those are the cups that we made in our glass etching class, and I got a teacup candle that we had made. We actually handmade those, and this is just how the table came out. I like how simple it is. It's very white and pretty. Came out really well. I'm really happy with how it came out. It was really simple and pretty, but it was still just something I like to look at. And this is we just have a little table at the end with a big flower arrangement, so it looked really good. And here I am just frosting the cake. It took about an hour until I frosted the cake for the cakes to cool. I put a little dollop of the frosting on the bottom just so the cake wouldn't fall off or anything like that. And I just frosted the cake really simply. I put it in between each layer, and I put the flat side on the top. I wasn't going to go through the effort of cutting the cake or anything like that for a smooth layer or something like that, but it came out really good. And I think the frosting was really delicious, and it was great. The cake turned out amazing. I was worried, and I think I was worried overly, because it was really amazing. The cream cheese frosting was my favorite thing, but I really loved the cake. The almond extract was such a neat flavor addition to the cake. It tasted super good. The texture was really good. Everybody liked it. And I think next time I would definitely make it, and I would probably add some more almond extract because everybody liked that. So I think it was a success, and I would definitely make this again. It came out really nice, and like I said, I wasn't going for the most beautiful thing in the world, but it came out really nice, and I think it actually did look pretty. So I'm just happy with how it came out. It tasted really good, and it was actually not too hard to make. I was worried that, you know, with the reverse creaming and different things like that, it would be a little bit more difficult or something like that, but it was really simple and just a really easy and nice cake to make. I would definitely make this if we were going to have to bring a dessert or something to some type of event, or just for a little dinner party like this. It looked really good, and it perfectly matched our little tablescape, and I think I'm really proud with how it came out. So this was just once everybody was here, and we also made a little salad. It was supposed to have olives in it, but we didn't do that, but it's just a simple salad. This is the orangeade with the orange slices in it, and my homemade bread with the garlic kind of sauce, or the oil. That's everything. And then this is the baked ziti that my friend brought. It was really good. This was my little plate and my cup. I had my crunchy ice in it. It was really good. The meal was great, and my cake was really amazing. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and comment below where you're from and what you'd like to see next. See you in the next video, posies.